just a little bit of adjusting.
So yes, my name is Timothy.
My name is Eduardo Jimenez.
My name is Liberia.
I'm Jamie.
Would you mind just telling us what home means to you?
Well, it means a lot. And when you don't have it, your life, of course, is not the same. Home is very important. Very important.
Home means to me, besides all the beautiful things, that you can cook, have family, is something that you can feel secure. For me, it's like a be secure. That is something that you can hold.
It's peaceful. It's your place of rest where you have all your belongings. When it's raining, you have a roof that you can go and lay down and go to sleep now. I was sick over a week ago, about 5 or 6 days. I had a chill and the flu. And so it's over now, but I was thinking to myself, as I was looking out the front window, it was snowing. If I had to be out there now, when I was sick, I was really sick, I'd stay in and stay under the blanket. So,
Home is everything to me. You would hear people say, your home is your castle. Home is a sanctuary.
I don't know, a warm shower.
Home is a happy place full of love.
Home's a lot of things. Kind of place to replenish. Where you relax, you rest, you can think, prepare your own meals, kind of sheltered from the world, and the world's crazy to me, so it's my way to get away.
Home means to me a start, a home base, a foundation, a place to have family, enjoy love. These are human being things. And without a home, you can't have that.
There's no more problems, no more thinking like, where am I gonna go after work? Where am I gonna sleep? What am I gonna eat? How am I gonna shower? Just having a home, it's everything. It's amazing when you have a home, So it's amazing when you get to bring your kids home and they have a room to sleep in. Just everything you couldn't do without a home. It's just like, you can't do much without a home.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So yes, my name is Timothy.
My name is Eduardo Jimenez.
My name is Liberia.
I'm Jamie.
Would you mind just telling us what home means to you?
Well, it means a lot. And when you don't have it, it's your life, of course, is not the same. Home is very important. Very important.
Home means to me, besides all the beautiful things, that you can cook, have family, is something that you can feel secure. For me, it's like a be secure. That is something that you can hold.
It's peaceful. It's your place of rest where you have all your belongings. When it's raining, you have a roof you can go and lay down and go to sleep now. I was sick over a week ago, about 5 or 6 days. I had a chill and the flu. And so it's over now, but I was thinking to myself, as I was looking out the front window, it was snowing. If I had to be out there now, when I was sick, I was really sick, I'd stay in and stay under the blanket. So
Home is everything to me. You would hear people say, your home is your castle. Home is a sanctuary.
I don't know, a warm shower.
Home is a happy place full of love.
Home's a lot of things. Kind of place to replenish. Where you relax, you rest, you can think, prepare your own meals, kind of sheltered from the world, and the world's crazy to me. So it's my way to get away.
Home means to me a start, a home base, a foundation, a place to have family, enjoy love. These are human being things. And without a home, you can't have that.
There's no more problems, no more thinking like, where am I gonna go after work? Where am I gonna sleep? What am I gonna eat? How am I gonna shower? Just having a home, it's everything. It's amazing when you have a home, So it's amazing when you get to bring your kids home and they have a room to sleep in. Just everything you couldn't do without a home. It's just like, you can't do much without a home.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So yes, my name is Timothy.
My name is Eduardo Jimenez.
My name is Laveria.
I'm Jamie.
Would you mind just telling us what home means to you?
Well, it means a lot. And when you don't have it, it's your life, of course, is not the same. Home is very important. Very important.
Home means to me, besides all the beautiful things, that you can cook, have family, it's something that you can feel secure. For me, it's like a be secure. That is something that you can hold.
It's peaceful. It's your place of rest where you have all your belongings. When it's raining, you have a roof you can go and lay down and go to sleep now. I was sick over a week ago, about 5 or 6 days. I had a chill and the flu. And so it's over now, but I was thinking to myself, as I was looking out the front window, it was snowing. If I had to be out there now, when I was sick, I was really sick, I'd stay in and stay under the blanket. So
Home is everything to me. You would hear people say, your home is your castle. Home is a sanctuary.
I don't know, a warm shower.
Home is a happy place full of love.
Home's a lot of things. Kind of place to replenish. Where you relax, you rest, you can think, prepare your own meals, kind of sheltered from the world, and the world's crazy to me. So it's my way to get away.
Home means to me a start, a home base, a foundation, a place to have family, enjoy love. These are human being things. And without a home, you can't have that.
There's no more problems, no more thinking like, where am I gonna go after work? Where am I gonna sleep? What am I gonna eat? How am I gonna shower? Just having a home, it's everything. It's amazing when you have a home, So it's amazing when you get to bring your kids home and they have a room to sleep in, just everything you couldn't do without a home. It's just like, you can't do much without a home.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So yes, my name is Timothy.
My name is Eduardo Jimenez.
My name is Liberia.
I'm Jamie.
Would you mind just telling us what home means to you?
Well, it means a lot. And when you don't have it, it's your life, of course, is not the same. Home is very important. Very important.
Home means to me, besides all the beautiful things, that you can cook, have family, is something that you can feel secure. For me, it's like a be secure. That is something that you can hold.
It's peaceful. It's your place of rest where you have all your belongings. When it's raining, you have a roof you can go and lay down and go to sleep now. I was sick over a week ago, about 5 or 6 days. I had a chill and the flu. And so it's over now, but I was thinking to myself, as I was looking out the front window, it was snowing. If I had to be out there now, when I was sick, I was really sick, I'd stay in and stay under the blanket. So
Home is everything to me. You would hear people say, your home is your castle. Home is a sanctuary.
I don't know, a warm shower.
Home is a happy place full of love.
Home's a lot of things. Kind of place to replenish. Where you relax, you rest, you can think, prepare your own meals, kind of sheltered from the world, and the world's crazy to me. So it's my way to get away.
Home means to me a start, a home base, a foundation, a place to have family, enjoy love. These are human being things. And without a home, you can't have that.
There's no more problems, no more thinking like, where am I gonna go after work? Where am I gonna sleep? What am I gonna eat? How am I gonna shower? Just having a home, it's everything. It's amazing when you have a home, So it's amazing when you get to bring your kids home and they have a room to sleep in, just everything you couldn't do without a home. It's just like, you can't do much without a home.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So yes, my name is Timothy.
My name is Eduardo Jimenez.
My name is Liberia.
I'm Jamie.
Would you mind just telling us what home means to you?
Well, it means a lot. And when you don't have it, it's your life, of course, is not the same. Home is very important. Very important.
Home means to me, besides all the beautiful things, that you can cook, have family, is something that you can feel secure. For me, it's like a be secure. That is something that you can hold.
It's peaceful. It's your place of rest where you have all your belongings. When it's raining, you have a roof you can go and lay down and go to sleep now. I was sick over a week ago, about 5 or 6 days. I had a chill and the flu. And so it's over now, but I was thinking to myself, as I was looking out the front window, it was snowing. If I had to be out there now, when I was sick, I was really sick, I'd stay in and stay under the blanket. So
Home is everything to me. You would hear people say, your home is your castle. Home is a sanctuary.
I don't know, a warm shower.
Home is a happy place full of love.
Home's a lot of things. Kind of place to replenish. Where you relax, you rest, you can think, prepare your own meals, kind of sheltered from the world, and the world's crazy to me. So it's my way to get away.
Home means to me a start, a home base, a foundation, a place to have family, enjoy love. These are human being things. And without a home, you can't have that.
There's no more problems, no more thinking like, where am I gonna go after work? Where am I gonna sleep? What am I gonna eat? How am I gonna shower? Just having a home, it's everything. It's amazing when you have a home, So it's amazing when you get to bring your kids home and they have a room to sleep in, just everything you couldn't do without a home. It's just like, you can't do much without a home.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage Rob Stafford.
And the crowd goes crazy. What a great dinner. A round of applause to the chef and the wait staff. Just a couple of things, and then we're going to watch some really important videos, and I've watched them 3 times each, and they really do a great job of telling the story that you need to hear. But aside from the people we have in the ballroom tonight, this is our first hybrid gala, and we have a whole bunch of people watching from home. So a round of applause to the people who are joining us from their living rooms tonight with their favorite beverage. A reminder, some of the wonderful silent auction items can be yours, and we hope you choose them and continue to look. More importantly, the proceeds from the auction go directly to services that help to prevent homelessness before it begins, respond to the crisis of homelessness, and stabilize people through permanent housing. The auction will continue until 10 tonight. Don't wait, you still have some time. Real briefly, just a personal note of my connection to this issue, tangentially in many ways. You know, when I walk down the street and I see a homeless person, and there are different levels, obviously, of homelessness, and I see someone outside a McDonald's, and I think of my brother. My brother Charles, was 5 years older than me, brilliant, just absolutely brilliant, and we were blessed with the greatest parents in the world, and we were very fortunate people. And he could have gone to any college. He chose one, and he started acting strange when he was probably 20, 21 years old. And he said he had to go off, he wanted to leave school and find himself. Well, he disappeared for a long period of time, and we got a phone call from the police. They found him in Western Massachusetts. We lived in New Hampshire. And he was wandering around. He had dropped to 100 pounds from 165. And long story short, he was diagnosed with schizophrenia. And my parents, you know, brought in the cavalry. They did everything and got him the help he needed. It wasn't a great ending, but he wasn't homeless after that. And my only point is, you know, we had parents with the ability to do something about it. With the medical care, he got the best care. And so many people don't have that, and that's where Housing Forward comes in for, and I know it isn't all about mental illness, I know that, but some of it is. So anyway, I just appreciate what you do, because there's just a huge safety net that is needed for so many people. So thank you for what you do. The challenges of this prolonged global health crisis shook this organization to the core, but it also provided the building blocks for transformative change. As we look back at 2021, this organization has a really impressive story to tell. So watch the screens and you'll hear it.
As the pandemic continued to affect communities, the homeless response system strained to meet the needs of those experiencing a housing crisis. Housing Forward was on the front lines. As a leader in homelessness response in suburban Cook County, our eviction prevention assistance reduced the number of people entering the homelessness system, and we developed new interventions for those who are unhoused. We served a historic high of 2,276 individuals and families, a 28% increase over the previous year. The continuing crisis presented extraordinary challenges, which meant finding new ways to respond to individuals and families who have nowhere else to turn. The result is a dramatic transformation in how we address homelessness and housing insecurity. A a record 1,297 households were prevented from losing their homes. In the first full year of our new crisis response system, we tailored our services to meet the specific needs of families, the medically vulnerable, and transitioned age youth who are experiencing homelessness. Housing is the solution to ending homelessness. In 2021, 569 individuals and families were stabilized in one of our various supportive housing programs. We experienced a dramatic shift to a new and more impactful model. For the first time in our 30-year history, we assisted more households in preventing homelessness at the outset and creating more pathways to housing stability, driving down the number of people experiencing literal homelessness. We are fulfilling our vision of ending homelessness. This remarkable year of transformation was possible because the safety net was strengthened with public resources and an outpouring of community support. Our work is not done. Thousands of neighbors continue to face housing insecurity and experience the trauma of homelessness. Thanks to your ongoing support, we can continue to address housing crisis at all levels until we achieve our vision.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Executive Director of Housing Forward, Linda Schuler.
Well, good evening, everyone. We're back. Yay! We are together tonight in this new world of hybrid gatherings. For those of you at home, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be looking right now, but thank you from your couch or your living room, what have you. And of course, for those of you who decided to join us tonight at the JW Marriott, thank you so much for being here. It's so lovely to see you all, familiar faces, great hugs. Thank you all so much for being here. I do want to take a moment to thank our staff who are here tonight. If you would please stand, our board of directors over here. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, board of directors. Woo! Woo! Amazing men and women. Amazing men and women. So, you know, it was just a few weeks after our 2020 Have a Heart Gala down at Navy Pier when the public health tsunami was upon us. We could not see it, and we really didn't know how to embrace its impact. And little did we know how Housing Forward's little corner of the world was about to drastically change. At the outset, we faced the urgent need to suspend our PADS emergency shelter, a program that we had been operating for 30 years in partnership with our faith partners. There was no chapter in our emergency preparedness manual on how to handle a pandemic. So with no playbook, we leaned into the proverb, necessity is the mother of invention. We faced the shelter-in-place order head-on, and our staff were deemed essential workers. With the travel industry at a halt, we swiftly took advantage of the situation and pivoted to using empty hotel rooms to provide individual accommodations for those in our care. As our clients began to settle into their new environment that offered privacy, their own bathroom and shower, a closet to keep safe their possessions, and a real bed, we witnessed a change. Clients felt safe and they felt dignified, and they didn't have to leave before sunrise. Their health improved, anxiety was calmed, and they began to engage in future-focused discussions on finding housing of their own. Why was this so surprising to us? We know with decades of experience that meeting these basic and fundamental needs are just the ingredients to not just survive, but to thrive. The light bulb went on. Housing Forward needed to fix its homeless response system, and a shining opportunity was upon us. With 6 months of hoteling under our belt, in the summer of 2020, we approached the Ride-In in Oak Park and established a new model called Interim Housing. This new 24-hour-a-day temporary housing program is designed to stabilize and quickly rehouse men, women, and families who are unsheltered. In 2021, our first full year of operation, the new model assisted 297 people experiencing homelessness in the western suburbs. And as you heard on the screen, on the video, 80% of those completing the program entered permanent housing and ended their homelessness. With 65 rooms available, we decided to expand upon the medical respite services we started in 2019 with McNeil Hospital, Loyola Medicine, and dedicated one floor of the Ride-In to create a 19-bed medical respite center in partnership with Cook County Health. That medical respite center, now called the RISE Center, is a safe and positive alternative to returning people back to the streets, not returning them back to the streets after a hospitalization. This innovative model brings healthcare and housing together under one roof. In addition to a place to fully heal and recuperate in a stable environment, the center provides the necessary case management to start the process of finding a permanent home. These amazing strides were possible because the opportunity was paired with the requisite resources to make progress possible. Our homelessness response has for too long taken the easy path, bandaging our way through crises, a crisis of housing, a crisis of mental health, and an opioid crisis. Add to these crises systematic barriers, low wages, high cost of living, lack of access to affordable health care, and numerous other inequities. We must address the totality of these crises. Power and funding control the outcome of ending homelessness and the precursors to it. Now let me soften that statement. Coretta Scott King once said that the greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members. These words perfectly describe the acts of foundations, partner agencies, donors, and volunteers, and our government, which came to our aid and the aid of our clients. Many of those partners and government leaders are here with us tonight. Thank you. Each and every one of you. We are truly humbled by your assistance and, most importantly, your trust. The historic levels of relief funding were a catalyst in achieving several Housing Forward firsts. We served over 2,200 people, a 20% increase from the previous year. And for the first time in our 30 years, we prevented more households from falling into homelessness and created access to more housing than ever before, and thereby driving down the number of people experiencing literal homelessness. That's right. And our work is not done. We must continue the momentum to make homelessness rare, brief when it occurs, and for it to never become a way of life for any person or family. On June 1st, in just a few days, we will be launching a brand new 30-unit scattered site permanent supportive housing program for those struggling with substance abuse. This new program will serve families and adults using a housing-first approach while creating a path towards recovery. And this summer, we will be breaking ground on a brand new, is the picture up there? Okay, all right. First new site-based development, a 16-unit permanent supportive housing building in the village of Broadview. This residential development will provide a home for up to 25 individuals and families with dedicated units for veterans and transition-age youth. Residents will receive on-site comprehensive wraparound services designed to address their specific needs and vulnerabilities in order to achieve long-term housing stability. This work is not easy. It's dynamic, it's complex, and it's often very exhausting. But together, united and collectively, we can disrupt the status quo, because the last 2 years have shown that to be true. The awards this evening recognize the transformative contributions of government and businesses. As you will hear, these 5 honorees have made a significant impact in helping Housing Forward make great strides toward achieving its vision. Here to present our first award, Stephen Glass, the first Vice President of our Board of Directors.
Thank you, Linda, and good evening. Our Community Partner Award recognizes an organization that demonstrates excellence and a commitment in partnering with Housing Forward to grow community solutions to ending homelessness. The Village of Oak Park has been a vital municipal partner of Housing Forward since our founding 30 years ago. The Village provided unfailing support in our early years with our PADS emergency shelter and has been an engaged partner ever since. At nearly every growth milestone in Housing Forward's history, the Village of Oak Park has been truly committed to our mission. It has seed-funded numerous initiatives, such as Sojourner House, the Flexible Rental Assistance Program, and transitional wages for clients in our Workforce Development Program. The Village also lent support when community stakeholders came together to form the Oak Park Homelessness Coalition. 3 decades after the PAD shelter started, the Village was among the first to come to our side and help us navigate the complexities of the COVID-19 pandemic. It provided expertise, counsel, and financial resources. We simply could not have become the homeless response leader we are today if it was not for the Village of Oak Park's unwavering support through all of these years. We proudly present the 2022 Community Partner Award to Village of Oak Park President Vicki Skaman and Village of Oak Park Village Manager Kevin Jackson.
Hello, I'm Camille Lindsay Kumi, the second Vice President of the Board of Directors. Our Corporate Partner Award recognizes businesses that demonstrate extraordinary time, talent, and treasure to move housing forward closer to its vision of ending homelessness. A Corporate Partner Award is also presented to Michelle McAtee at the law firm of Jenner and Block. Housing Forward was first introduced to Jenner and Block at our Have a Heart Gala in 2007. That introduction quickly led to Jenner and Block becoming Housing Forward's official legal counsel. 15 years later, countless hours of contract work, document creation, policy review, as well as advice and guidance on a wide range of issues have all been provided. The past 2 years are of particular importance. Both Jenner and Block and Michelle have played a key role in several of Housing Forward's transformative developments. As Housing Forward navigated its response to the COVID crisis, Jenner and Block's counsel were instrumental during lease negotiations of the 65-bed Right Inn Hotel, where we have been operating our new interim housing program for the past 18 months. And they have been a critical partner as we move to build our own permanent supportive housing development in Broadview. Over the course of our partnership, Jenner and Block has donated well over $1 million worth of legal services. We are incredibly fortunate to have them as a partner and guide. Accepting our 2022 Corporate Partner Award on behalf of Jenner and Block is Michelle McAtee.
Good evening. My name is Christopher J. Parker, and I am the treasurer of Housing Forward's Board of Directors. So I'm happy you are all here in the room tonight. Our Corporate Partner Award is also presented to none other than BMO Harris Bank. In describing their approach, BMO Harris Bank states they have one simple aim, and that is to lead by example. BMO strives to catalyze positive change by bringing together community partners with a common will to build a more sustainable society. This focus is exemplified in their partnership with Housing Forward. For nearly 20 years, BMO has invested in our work because it simply recognizes that immense society impact of ending homelessness. As Housing Forward has continued to grow and evolve, so too has BMO Harris's support. When BMO learned of Housing Forward's COVID response and its resulting growth, BMO said, we need to provide you even more support. And that's exactly what they did. They doubled their annual support. And when BMO learned of the new permanent supportive housing development in Broadview, they simply said they needed to support this project too. BMO provided a leadership gift to the Housing Forward Building Campaign, and we are so grateful for their investment. Housing Forward is honored, we really are, truly honored, to align with BMO Harris Bank and its impact on our community. So, with that being said, accepting the 2022 Corporate Partner Award on behalf of BMO Harris Bank, none other than Elizabeth Lohman. Please come at this time. Congratulations.
I'm not as tall as Chris Parker. People mistake us for each other all the time, though. Hello, I'm Heidi Vance, President of the Board of Directors. Oh, thank you. Before I give out a Corporate Partner Award, I would just like to recognize that Mayor Rory Hoskins from Forest Park is here tonight, and we'd like to recognize that he has joined us. We're so glad that he's here this evening. So thank you. So, our next Corporate Partner Award is presented to Aduco Web Design. Some of you know. Housing Forward was first introduced to Aduco in 2009 when its owner, Chris Mickens, volunteered to lend her graphic design skills to West Suburban Pads, as we were known back then. This introduction grew into a multifaceted partnership which enriched Housing Forward. Aduco has been a foundational resource to our marketing and communication efforts. This includes designing our web presence, providing countless hours of consultation, brainstorming and advice, as well as producing agency videos, including the one that you will see in a few moments. The Aduco team approaches its work with kindness, compassion, and a collaborative spirit that enriches Housing Forward in immeasurable ways. Regardless of the project, enhancing the lives of the individuals and families we assist is always at the forefront. We are so honored to call Aduco our partner. Accepting this 2022 Corporate Partner Award is Aduco founder, Chris Mickens. I have another award. So, a mission, let me make sure. I'm looking at my notes quickly. Okay. Yes, Eric, good? Okay. A mission without resources is just a dream, as you might have picked up on from Linda's comments. A vision without believers, that's you, is unattainable. That's also our next award winner. Our Ending Homelessness Award this year is presented to Cook County government. Housing Forward's vision of ending homelessness is rooted in the belief that to have meaningful, measurable, and transformative impact, it must also innovate and partner. Homelessness is solvable when collaborations are formed across sectors to break down systemic barriers that perpetrate homelessness. Cook County has partnered with Housing Forward for over 2 decades. This partnership ensures that men, women, and children experiencing housing instability in West Suburban Cook County have access to the resources that they need to forestall an eviction and stave off homelessness. It means that those individuals and families experiencing homelessness have access to a compassionate response that addresses the basic need of food, shelter, and dignity. Throughout the pandemic, Cook County has been a vital partner in Housing Forward's COVID response. Cook County's expertise, guidance, and critical funding support has allowed Housing Forward to ensure our clients' safety and well-being. Cook County understood the pressing need for hotel-based services, replacing congregate sheltering, which laid the groundwork for Housing Forward's new Interim Housing program. Cook County's partnership in establishing the Medical Respite Center fills a critical gap between the intersection of health and housing together in one model, under one roof. We are so honored to consider Cook County as believers in our vision of ending homelessness. Accepting the Ending Homelessness Award is Cook County President Tony Preckwinkle.
Good evening. One more time. Good evening. You know, I feel a little awkward because all of the other folks who received their awards had the good sense not to say anything. And here I am. I'm grateful for this award, but I have to acknowledge that it's really my staff that does this good work. Cheryl Cook is here on behalf of the Bureau of Economic Development. And I also want to acknowledge Rich Manacchio from Housing Authority of Cook County, because they have done a lot of work around the rental assistance program as well. Cook County government has partnered with Housing Forward, as you heard, for more than 2 decades to ensure that men, women, and families from suburban Cook County, that is western suburban Cook County, have access to the resources they need to avoid homelessness. Because of that work, individuals and families can access a compassionate response to their basic needs, such as safety, shelter, food, and housing, of course, to begin to resolve a crisis. Housing Forward is a demonstrated leader in the homelessness services arena, and its services are always evolving to best meet the needs of those who come to them for assistance. In all of our work, from housing to healthcare, we're proud to partner with Housing Forward as we seek to end homelessness in Cook County and create safe and thriving communities for everyone. Please know that you can count on Cook County as a partner in the work ahead. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like you to turn your attention to this terrific video for the next few minutes.
To assist a client in medical respite, it's rewarding. It's hard work. There are times I leave here a bit upset, but meeting them where they are is what makes it possible. From there, we continue. It's a tough road, but it's also too rewarding to give up.
Sometimes people think, they don't really think about a human being. They don't see a human being. They don't see that a person may have, some barriers that has kept them from being able to get a job or to be housed. Some people have had mental health issues, and so they don't see that. And so sometimes, like, instead of me saying to the person, they're homeless and they can't help themselves, I said, listen, you could be one paycheck away from being where they're at, right? And nobody chooses to be homeless. And so put yourself in their shoes and think about how life can turn on you,
I have a quip of Derek's. It's simply, Derek wants to move on with love. That in itself is inspirational. That's what he's doing and that he continues to do. Love is everything. Love keeps everyone going. I met Derek when he arrived from Stroger Hospital, and he was really, really sick. He was dealing with lung cancer, which eventually metastasized to his brain.
I went to the hospital for cancer to get treated for my lungs, and Dr. Hermanic came and visited me and introduced me to housing. I'm homeless, I didn't have no way to go or whatnot. When I first came here, I introduced to Holly, and Holly get me a room, and he said, don't worry about nothing. We're not gonna put you out on the street. We're gonna make you get better and everything.
Derek's challenges ranged from, first of all, just feeling horrible physically with the disease itself. And from there, we dealt with his loss of his daughter that occurred with that drive-by shooting.
Yeah, my daughter just passed away. He went to the gas station and with your mom, two guys outside, they fight. Fire shot out at the guy, missed the guy, and catch my daughter in his face, my baby daughter. Same time I go through my cancer and everything. That one thing my grandma teach me, show people love. Yeah, I love to give love and whatnot. I always give people love, show people love and everything.
Derek himself was a true inspiration. He assisted during our Wednesday evening discussions, and we also had another client there that was also going through cancer. He gave her so much encouragement to continue on, fight the fight, stay the course. He was wonderful.
Got group session downstairs. He always make me get in a circle and talk about everything we talk about. And for my birthday, from I know myself, I don't have a birthday, never in my life. One day somebody come and knocked on my door, and when I look, his staff then came and bring a cake for me. First time in my life I get a birthday cake.
But I just personally believe that when you see a person outdoors, and 9 times out of 10 there's a reason. Something happened in their life, and I don't know what the something is, but whatever it is, I think we should at least start to work on that.
My hopes for Derek's future is that he can maintain his health, maintain his positivity through life, and continue with the peace of mind, which is what everyone needs.
Well, I met Elizabeth while conducting outreach in the downtown Oak Park area. I kept getting calls from the police officers saying that there were a bunch of people sleeping in the Emerson building. And so I went over there and there were like 15 people sleeping on each floor. And Elizabeth was the only female.
I started needing Housing Forward a long time ago. My grandma raised me, and she passed away and had a reverse mortgage on her house. So it ended up getting foreclosed on. And I would have always been able to go back there if she had been alive, but she's not. So I couldn't stay there and went to a shelter hoping that they would help me because supposedly they said they would, but that didn't end up happening. They told me I had to leave, their program wasn't gonna work for me, and I just had nowhere to go.
A lot of times they've been let down so many times until they don't trust. And it is so important to me that when I do this job, that I give it my everything. I give it like the best of me, because I never want to find myself, in someone's shoes and not say that I didn't do my best to help them. I was grateful to ask her, would she be willing to let me, refer her to Interim Housing, and she said yes, and then she changed her mind. And it was because she didn't want to leave her friends. And I couldn't tell her, well, think about yourself, leave them, because they're like a family out on the street, and you have to know that. And so I just told her, I said, hey, when you're ready, you have my number, call me. And I'll make sure you get there that day. And she thought about it for about a week. And when she called me, it was like the greatest phone call ever, And I was able to get her in right away.
I was with my brother, and we were sleeping in Oak Park in a parking garage in the stairwell because it was heated, and it was like February. And Janetta came in one morning and asked everybody that was there if they needed a place to go. But yeah, she got me in here, she got me a phone, she got me my link card, she got me a ride to go to the methadone clinic and back. She did a lot when I first got here.
And so she started to blossom, like when I met her, I didn't know what color her eyes were because her head was down all the time, and she had on, she would have on glasses sometime, and I couldn't really see her eyes, and they popped open, and I was like, you have the biggest blue eyes I've ever seen, And she started to gain weight, and she washed her hair, and it was pretty. I was like, oh, you're beautiful, And just to see this flower just blooming, just blew me away. And it was like one of those moments where I remember having, wow, this is why I do this. It was one of those moments this will keep me here another year. Yeah.
The best part about coming to Housing Forward was I had a stable place so people could pick me up, that I knew where I was going to be. I had a phone so I could call them so they could come get me. So I could go to the doctor, I could go to the dentist, I could do what I needed to do so I can get my hip replacement, which hopefully will be soon. Not having to be out in the rain or the cold, knowing where I'm gonna sleep at night, not having to worry about anything happening to me or, anything like that. That's probably the best part about being here. I have a few goals for right now. Get my hip fixed. Get into my own place and get my kids back. And essentially just to be self-sufficient, to be able to take care of everything on my own, to not need help to do it anymore. I just want to do it myself. They were 2 and 7. I want to. My 16-year-old remembers me as her mom. She remembers me taking her to the bus and picking her up and feeding her and whatnot, but my 2-year-old doesn't remember that. So I really want to get to a place where my 11-year-old, she knows that I'm her mom and that I do care.
Because she's had a life before, she fell on hard times. She does know how to navigate through life, and she's kind of like gotten back on the bike. So I would like to see her housed, get her hip fixed, and be a mom in an apartment cooking for her children. That's what I would like to see. Getting them ready for school, that's what I would like to see.
That was beautifully done. I want to thank Derek and Elizabeth for sharing their stories. They are why we're here tonight. And I also want to thank Danette and Crystal. I don't know if they're both here tonight, if they could stand up, because you two are incredible. And you can tell what it takes to help. And they have the personalities, very impressive. Yeah. They are Housing Forward. And they need your help, and that's why we're here tonight. The point of One Heart, One Night auction is it's a portion of the evening where we ask you to do whatever you can to pitch in and to help complete the mission. And the mission is to end homelessness in and around Chicago. Now, if you're here in the room or at home, grab your phone. I actually did it. I'm not very good at this. And it's really easy to do. You probably are already ahead of me. You can take a picture of the QR code, or if you already have it lined up, and go to the upper left corner to make a donation button. There's a menu button on the upper left side. Find the Make a Donation button. Just select the amount that you'd like to give, then click to confirm the donation button at the bottom of the page, and it's that easy, and it's done. I did it in 65 seconds. You can go back and do it over and over again, and that's what we want you to do. So take the cell phones out, figure it out. If you run into trouble, where are our volunteers? Volunteers kind of walk around, stand, raise your hands. If anyone needs assistance, they're the ones to go to. We have a big goal tonight of $52,000. We can do it. We know with your generosity, we're going to do it. I can't do it alone. I need help. I need a powerful force in this room, and his name is Chris Parker. You saw him. There's a man with a mic who's got a voice, and I know he's not shy, so we'll get you a mic. And I think you need some help. Is Peggy Johnson, is she right around? Why don't you come up, Peggy? Let's get you, you don't even need a mic, actually. Yeah, but you're going to get one. And here's how it's going to work. So, wow, we're off to a good start. That looks good. Here we go. Look at that. We're almost halfway there.
Wow.
We are halfway there.
Woo! Thank you, Bob.
Wow. Look at that.
Thank you, Javier.
So I'm going to go, remember how I said at the beginning, with incredible specificity, we're going to tell you where your money goes and what this amount of money does. I'm going to go through that, the various amounts, and explain what's being done. Names are going to pop up of the people who are giving. The names aren't tied to the amount of money that's being mentioned at the time, but that's the running total, so we'll show the progress we're making. Chris, a little pep talk perhaps as we get started. You got anything you want to
Oh, I get to
Peggy's
do the
got
pep
mic.
talk. Okay, I'm second pickings, but that's okay. No, just kidding. So I want to encourage everyone to just go into your funds. You heard the story. You heard Elizabeth. You heard Derek. And I want you to think about, as you donate your monies, to think about them. Because that's just two. Oh my gosh, look at that. Betty and Bob Martin. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, are we going to raise this money tonight? Are we going to do this? Let's do it.
All right, $35,505. Tonight, a gift of $5,000 can help people like Elizabeth, who you saw in that beautiful video. Your donation can provide an individual with 2 weeks of services at our Interim Housing program. This innovative program provides personalized case management and wraparound services to support clients on their journey to permanent housing. That is the goal. Program participants stay in a stable environment which offers private accommodations, daily meals, and a safe place to lay their head at night so they can gather themselves and prepare for their new life. And you have to be in the right place to do that. You have to have a place if you want to get your head together and then eventually get a job and to get your own place. That's the difference. So that's what $5,000 will do. A donation of $2,500 can support 9 days of medical respite services at the Medical Respite Center. Remember Derek's story for a minute. Lung cancer, then metastasized. What a gentle soul he was. There wasn't an ounce of anger or bitterness or anything in his voice. Just a beautiful human being going through something that is terrible. So it helps people like him, because if you're sick and you don't feel well, how are you going to get back on your feet? Through the program, patients who are facing homelessness and are sick at the same time can safely recuperate from a significant medical issue and receive personalized support they need to secure a housing destination. How important is that?
Extremely, extremely important. And I am really looking at these numbers coming in, and I am getting so super excited. And Rob, I'm telling you, we're going to do it tonight. I feel really, really good. We're going to do it together tonight. We're at $42,290. Please tell us, how important are the rest of these levels and the money that's coming in? Where does it go to, Rob?
We're almost there. If you give a gift of $1,000, it can help people avoid the trauma of eviction and prevent homelessness before it even begins, something that you've been doing this year. If you can stop it before it starts, you're way ahead of the game. Our emergency assistance program provides financial assistance to help address a housing crisis and avert the traumatic experience of losing one's home and all that goes with it. $1,000 can address a wide range of needs, such as paying past due rent and overdue utility bills to keep people in their homes, to help them to do that. And we are making, let's see the numbers, $44,140.
We are warming up. We're looking at some of our key sponsored tables, BMO Harris, Kirkland and Ellis. We are excited. We know together we are getting ready to not only achieve our goal, but with your help tonight, we're going to walk away and we're going to really put a lot of meat on the potatoes, and a lot of work is going to be put in for Housing Forward and his families. How did you like that analogy?
That's a lot of potatoes. I like
That's
that.
a lot
I
of
like
potatoes.
it. Look at this, and that worked. Look at that, 44,840. We're almost at 45.
It's coming in.
The goal is 52, but we don't want to stop there. So let's go to $500 for a second. A donation of $500 can help clients receive a month of transportation resources. Imagine trying to get to an important doctor's appointment. Imagine if you're Derek and all the care he needed. If you're going for substance use treatments, job interviews, and other community-based services without reliable transportation, you can't get there. You can't get the help you need. You can't get a job. The Transportation Fund supplies public transportation passes and, when needed, Uber rides so that clients can access the support they need to succeed. And just because I'm going down from 1,000 to 500 doesn't mean you can't jump back to 5.
That's right.
You can go back to, you could even go to 10, right?
Yep.
You can do anything you want.
That's right.
So keep it coming in. I need 45. We got to get, we're getting there.
Heidi, thank you.
I need 7. I need 7. Come on. A donation of $250 can help to ensure our staff is best prepared to meet the evolving needs of clients. The investment can help fund training and professional growth opportunities that allow our staff to continue to meet the always evolving needs of the clients. And you got an incredible example of the quality of the people doing this, the quality of the staff. Just think of how difficult that is. You have to be strong enough to endure what you see on a daily basis. But you can never be, you have to have the heart to connect. And clearly that came through in the video loud and clear tonight. Woo! Housing Forward, 47640, I like it. Housing Forward is widely regarded for the expertise and high-quality person-centered services. It's all about the people you help. Your gift can help us to expand the base of expertise and ensure that those we serve continue to receive effective and responsive services. 47640. No,
That's
it's not
right.
close enough, but I feel very confident we're going to get there, though. Because I don't think I'll leave, actually, until... and Mrs. Stafford's not going to be happy if I'm here past midnight. I don't think she will be either.
We don't want to keep him past midnight.
So here, you know what? Here's a very easy way to do this. If everyone hearing my voice, and that has included the people at home that are sitting on their couch with a glass of wine or whatever right now, if everyone who can hear my voice and would like to make it stop, if everyone who could hear my voice could donate $100, I think that works out to 30 grand, right?
Yes.
And that would help fund the outreach to individuals, families who are unsheltered, and help them transition to supportive housing. If everyone just gave $100 right now, our street outreach specialists develop a connection with unhoused individuals and work to link them to case management, supportive services, and a safe place to sleep at night.
Yep.
Ooh, are we close?
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I need to place a bet.
All right, come on.
Okay.
Let's go.
I bet within the next 4 minutes that we're going to get up to our goal of 52,000. And that's a bet that I am going to make with Chris Parker here, that if I win that bet, he's got a, let's see, Chris, what are you going to do? What are you going to, you're going to...
A chicken dance.
Oh.
But hold on now. If this doesn't happen in this room in the next, I don't know, 3 minutes, Peggy, what are you going to do?
Failure is not an option here. But if in these next few minutes that we don't hit our 52,000, see, I could kind of just drag this out.
Come on, you gotta
and
see
not
that
even
chicken
commit.
dance.
And not even commit, right?
There you go.
All right, DJ.
Peggy, do I at least get some chicken dancing music or anything like that? We're at 52,000. Javier Solis was the last person that is responsible for making me do a chicken dance. But I'm gonna tell you, if we get to 55,000, Peggy is gonna join me and we're both gonna do the chicken dance together. So, if you wanna see Peggy and I do this chicken dance, we want you to continue to give. Let's see if we can maybe pivot a couple of the villages that's here. We have Elmhurst, we got Maywood, we got Broadview, we have Oak Park. Oh man, I'm sure if that table would kick in, I see
Wait a minute.
Scott,
Did Tim?
Brennan.
Wait, Tim Granholm? Where are you, Tim?
Where are you, Tim?
We had Heidi. We had Bob.
Peggy needs your help to show off her dancing skills.
I need your help, Tim.
Thank you, Scott.
Yes, Tim and Elizabeth, thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth and Tim Granholm. Thank you, Dave. Dave Stenar, thank you, sir. Let's keep it coming. We are gonna do some dancing in this room tonight. Who else we got? Let's keep it coming. Elizabeth and Tim Granholm again, thank you, thank you. We're getting there. A few more minutes, and Peggy and I are gonna show off our chicken dance skills. 2 more minutes, let's go, let's keep it coming.
Come on, guys, come on.
We know you got it.
Let's make this work.
Woo!
52, 890. I'm willing to suffer the humiliation of doing the chicken dance for 55. I am willing.
Sheila, thank you. Sheila, it's coming in. 53,490. Peggy, you better get ready.
I
don't even know what this thing is, but we're going to make it happen tonight.
I don't know. Will it happen? Will you be able to see the dynamic duo chicken dancers?
Thank you, Sheila. Thank you. 53,490. We have Vicky Skaman. Thank you. President, Oak Park, coming in. 53,690. Teresa Murray, thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Outstanding, phenomenal. It's coming, it's happening.
Oh, no.
We are 2 minutes away.
Come on now.
For some chicken dancing.
That chicken. Okay, we got it at Teresa. We want to see. Oh, there we go. We got a Peter. Thank you, Peter.
53,790. Peter, thank you. Almost there.
I could hear the music in my head now.
Pat Heron, where are you, Pat?
Pat!
I gotta see, where you at, Pat?
He's out in Cyberland out there.
We got music, all right. In a minute, we're getting ready. Marvin, thank you. Mr. Watson, thank you. Raise your hand, Marvin. Thank you, sir. Getting there, 1 more minute. Let's make it count.
Oh, no.
The last minute to 55.
Oh,
we
1 minute. Can we do this? Can we do this? Can we do it in a minute and 55? All right, all our remoters out there.
Couple final things. We're hoping that gets to 55. If not, we got Bruno Mars is as close as I can get to the chicken dance. So you're dancing. All right. The donation site, folks, is going to stay open until tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. And as you think about the stories you heard tonight, you hit 55. I'm going to declare victory. Continue to donate until tomorrow. Congratulations. No, I don't.
You gotta do the chicken among.
how you raise money, apparently, right there. Thank you, Chris and Peggy. We are almost done. You folks have stayed with us for a long time this evening. I have a couple of comments to share with you, and then we are done with the sitting. Can you bear with me for 2 minutes? Okay. I already told you who I am. I'm Heidi Vance. Okay. It's like my ego feeding session. I am honored to serve as the president of the Board of Housing Forward. Truly honored to serve. And the key word in my statement tonight is serve. Have you ever felt that you wanted to do more, but you weren't sure what you wanted to do? I was in that position. I was working hard, I was building a business, but I was realizing that somehow it just wasn't enough. As fate would have it, Kathy Clark, who is here tonight over at the table, a Housing Forward board member, came to me with the idea of joining this board. Having been long dismayed with the fact that a country with as much wealth as ours could have such a significant homeless problem, there was my opportunity to serve. I have always believed in a quote on leadership by James McGregor Burns that reads, "The leader's fundamental act is to induce people to be aware of what they feel and to feel their true needs so strongly, to define their values so meaningfully that they can be moved to purposeful action." Housing Forward's leadership team has done that for me. So I am moved to purposeful action. And that is the mindset that I bring to our work as we endeavor to move our agenda on the board and our clients forward. So the last 2 years have challenged Housing Forward in immeasurable ways, and they've compelled the organization to take huge leaps that we never thought were possible. Throughout the many trials of the global pandemic, we have been driven by our passion and tenacity, as you've heard, to meet the needs of the men, women, and families who have needed our assistance. At the center of our focus and all our work is our clients that face the trauma of homelessness. Every challenge, every adversity contains within it the seeds of opportunity and growth. As you've heard this evening, these seeds of opportunity have led to a dramatic transformation, you've heard that in detail, in how we address homelessness and housing insecurity. Foundational to this transformation is the outpouring of support from our community of friends, family, colleagues, and greater support systems. Your compassionate response has been humbling and helped to lay the groundwork for the program evolutions that are transforming Housing Forward and our work to end homelessness. We have immense gratitude to the tremendous volunteers, community leaders, donors, supporters like yourselves, who sponsors of tonight's gala, who bring dedication, determination, and compassion to helping our neighbors facing homelessness. So in closing, on behalf of my board colleagues, the incredible Housing Forward staff, and individuals and families that we assist, I want to say a heartfelt thank you. So if I could ask Eric for the final numbers that we have raised tonight. Oh, and he tells me in big print. I love that. Okay, as you saw, we raised, for the One Heart, One Night, the paddle raise that you just went through, we did reach the $55,000 mark in, what was that, 15 minutes? That was amazing. You know what we can do with that money? Phenomenal. Holy moly. The next number, tonight's total, oh my God, so we've surpassed our goal. We raised this evening over $300,000 to help bring people housing stability. You all are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great night, and we look forward to seeing you at our 25th annual Have a Heart Gala. Thank you so much.